chicken Parmesan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chicken breast and I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil on them. A little bit of salt, probably about a teaspoon. Maybe about a half a teaspoon. We don't want them too salty. And a half a teaspoon of pepper. And now probably about a tablespoon of your Italian seasoning. I'm just going to kind of move these around. I put on a pot of boiling water to make us some noodles tonight. And I'm just going to kind of stir this around a little bit. Make sure that I have it all combined on both sides. And sometimes I might have to add a little bit more. Now I'm just going to set it to the side. I'm going to take my little sheet pan and I'm going to put me on some, these are garlic and herb breadcrumbs. Just going to put them in a pan. Kind of make my own, shake and bake. You know how you make your own. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. We love pepper around here. A little bit of salt. Ooh, a little bit too much salt. Okay, I'm just going to spread it around a little bit. Okay, I have me just a regular plain sheet pan. Okay, I'm just going to spray my pan a little bit. I'm going to take my chicken and just kind of put it in the breadcrumbs. I want it to be good and seasoned. Chicken parm is one of my favorite dishes when I go to Olive Garden. It's what I order every single time. And I honestly think this is just as good as the Olive Garden. I really do. Even though it's not fried, it is baked. Okay, I'm just going to sprinkle on just a little bit of olive oil. Just a little. Got my oven preheated to 425 degrees. Yes, 425 degrees. And it goes really quick. So I'm going to set these to the side a few minutes till my oven is preheated. See how fast that was? So easy. Okay, so we're going to let those sit just a few minutes, and when my oven's preheated, we're going to put that in. Now we're going to make up a little sauce that I like to use when I make my own chicken Parmesan. I do not use a pre-made sauce when I make my chicken Parmesan. I don't know why. I just started doing this a long time ago, and it's just the way I do it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in one little small can of tomato sauce. Just pour it right in our saucepan. And then we're going to put in all-purpose crushed tomatoes. I really love this brand. Okay, we got that in. Now we're going to put in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Not very much, but one taste will work. A little bit of Italian seasoning. I think about 1/4 of a cup, honestly. That's what I like. I love that flavor in that Italian seasoning. Now, I love garlic, and you don't have to put this much, but I'm putting 2 great big heaping tablespoons in. Oh, I love that. Okay. Now we're going to put half a teaspoon of pepper, and a teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to put in about a tablespoon of just granulated sugar. It's going to bring out the flavor of those tomatoes. Oh my gosh, it tastes really good. We're going to put it on the stove and we're going to bring it up to make sure it gets warmed all the way through. We're going to let it boil for, until the noodles are done. Okay, I'm just going to put in, instead of Alfredo noodles, I don't have any. I thought I did. I'm just going to put in spaghetti noodles. Okay, now we've got our noodles on. We've got our chicken ready to go in the oven. And we have our sauce on. So now we're going to put our chicken in the oven. And we're going to set a timer for 15 minutes. And then we're going to turn it. I think this looks really good. And it is very flavorful. Okay, that is it. How quick and easy that comes together. Okay, I'm going to make a salad to go with this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make my dressing and put it in the bottom. And probably about 1/4 cup of olive oil. Probably 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. Just going to put it all in. Good tablespoon of garlic. Some Parmesan cheese. I buy these shreds and I really like them. And just put that in. About 1/4 cup of vinegar. That's it. White. 1/4 cup of white distilled vinegar. This is my version of an Italian dressing. Okay, we're going to add about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and I just kind of, when I make my salads, just kind of go with whatever I have in the house because I don't want it to go to waste. So I have some pickled onion here. I love pickled onion. I'll put that right in. This is going to be a big salad. Okay, this is a very fresh tomato, and it just smells like the garden. Oh my goodness. Oh, it smells so good. I'm just going to do slices like I normally would. And I can't use a big knife because of my hand right now, but that's okay. My husband loves tomatoes, and he likes them cut just like this. So, he likes them kind of big. And then they soak up all those juices in the oil and the... This is really, really delicious. Any kind of fresh vegetables you have that you can put in here like this makes it so, so good. So we're just going to start getting our salad stuff ready. I have some fresh spinach I'm going to put right here on top. This is a huge salad. I have some little baby leaf lettuce. We're going to mix this. Just going to put it right in on top. You said that is a lot of salad. Well, that is a lot of dressing, and it will be awesome. And then I'm just going to take and put a few more shreds of Parmesan right on top. And then right before we eat, we'll toss it up and we'll have our salad. So our noodles are ready, our sauce is ready, and our salad is ready. Okay, our chicken needs to be turned over. I turned over my chicken and I set the alarm for 10 more minutes. And so our sauce is all ready to go. Our noodles are ready and our salad is ready. And I thought about doing garlic bread, but I think I'm not going to do that tonight. I think we got enough. I think the salad, the sauce, I think we're good. Now, probably the first thing my husband will say, we got any garlic bread? The sauce is amazing, guys. Just amazing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my pans because I'm going to make our dinner in these little cake pans. So I'm going to spray them. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of sauce right in it and kind of stir it around a little bit. And see, we're going to put that chicken back in the oven with our noodles and cheese all over it. Okay, so I have our noodles right here. Just going to give us a little toss. And I like to have enough for leftovers tomorrow because I'm going to put all this away. I'm going to put a little bit more sauce on it. Like that. It's the cream cheese mozzarella creamy melt. Can't go wrong. With the leftover noodles, I'm going to make us a casserole for later in the week. Set these to the side. Spray us a little casserole. Spray us a little casserole dish. We got our plenty of noodles. Just like that. Kind of spread it out a little bit. Pour some sauce over the top. And I have to work tomorrow night, so this might be it. Or Tuesday. I think this might be Tuesday night's dinner. You can add whatever you want. If you've got some Italian sausage in there cooked, whatever you want. If I have any leftover chicken, I'm just going to chop it up. I'm going to cut it up and put it right in here with some mozzarella cheese. Awesome, awesome. So I'm going to put just a little bit of mozzarella on it. Okay. And that's it. Okay, look at our chicken. Isn't that just gorgeous? Beautiful. So now we have our chicken out of the oven. We have our dinner ready to go. I think I'm going to have just one piece, but I think my husband would want two. So I'm going to put two on his. Just like that. Put a little bit more sauce on it. If you like a lot, you can put a lot. Okay, now we're going to put a little bit of creamy cheese. And the rest of this Parmesan, because it's so good. I'll stick this in the oven for about 5 minutes and I'll check on it because we want everything good and melted, but it should be ready. And we have our spaghetti here. I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 slices of chicken and I'm going to cut them up and put them in that spaghetti. And I know they're hot, but they should just cut so simple. I sharpened my knife. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. I've made 2 meals. I'll put just a little bit more sauce on it. right on where the chicken is. Okay. Sprinkle the rest of our cheese. It's not a lot, but it'll do the trick. It beats me having to cook. And sprinkle the rest of the Parmesan right on top. Sprinkle, I put just a little olive oil. That's it. Another dish. I'm going to wrap this up, put it in the refrigerator, and I'm probably going to bake this week, 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes. Look at that. Chicken Parmesan. That looks amazing. My husband is going to flip out because I haven't made this in so long. And I'm glad that you guys decided to cook with me tonight. I'm going to let these cool for a few minutes and let those juices run back into that chicken. And we're going to toss our salad. Sometimes I just take a spoon and just start tossing. Probably needed a gigantic bowl. But the spinach does kind of wilt down a little bit. My husband loves salad. And I know you're thinking, well, that's a lot of salad. My husband can eat a salad for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That man loves them. Just put a boiled egg on it for breakfast. A wrap with salad in it for lunch. And a big old salad with grilled chicken for dinner. See how it's just all wilting down a little bit? That's why we don't dress it till right before we go to eat it. And that dressing, oh my goodness, is so good. Better than Olive Garden. Matter of fact, I've got some pepperchinis. So I'm going to throw in some pepperchinis. He's going to love this. Look at that salad. Beautiful salad. We have our salad and our chicken Parmesan. That is a beautiful dinner. And you know what? It was very simple. I think it's going to be a treat tonight. And I added some fresh touches to it. And by making my own sauce, because I really do love my own sauce with the chicken. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, for cooking with me tonight. We made a salad, a fresh salad with really good items and homemade dressing. Made chicken Parmesan with my own sauce. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and just being the best audience on YouTube. I want y'all to see how tender and juicy this chicken is. It's not tough. You put it in the oven just for, a few minutes. Turn it over. Oh, so good. You guys go. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, day. Thank you so much.